Alright, welcome back everyone, as we had a hell of a game 1. And we're set for game 2 between NoT Today and Boreal eSports. Boreal taking game 1 there in this best of 3 for the winners bracket. Semi-finals for the Dota 2 Canada Cup. Just got hosted.
5 seconds remaining.
So thank you for that. Also, hello everyone if you're new. I'm Niz, welcome to the cast.
Reserve time.
As you just missed one hell of a game. It was unreal. A million kills happened. Okay, maybe not a million, but it was almost 2 kills a minute all game long. It was one hell of a game. Lots of action, lots and lots of action, and I didn't actually miss that much of it, so we had that going for us. But NoT Today on the ropes a little bit here, as they could very well, with a loss here, get knocked down into the losers bracket where they'll be forced to play some best of ones. Of course, if Boreal can take this game, they're going to go on to the winners bracket finals where they'll play against the North American Rejects for a shot at, well, I'd go into the grand finals and having a shot at that $12,000 or almost $12,000 prize pool. It's not quite there yet, so if you haven't, head on to the Dota 2 store, buy that $8.99 ticket, and increase that prize pool. 12.5% of that goes directly back into the prize pool. You also get a spend set and access to all the replays and all that stuff. Also, while you're at it, buy a damn compendium, because if you're not buying it, you're killing esports, and you need to make your predictions on who you think is going to get invited to well, to the international. And I can't wait to see what we're going to have in store for us for the qualifiers, as I'm pretty sure both these teams are going to be in it as well. So it's going to make for some exciting games. Speaking of games, though, let's get into this one, as NoT Today banned out the Zeus and the Phantom Lancer, so not happy with having to play against Angry Testy's Phantom Lancer last game. Boreal banning out the Viper and the Slark. Then NoT Today opened up with a Night Stalker first pick. Boreal fired back with Shadow Fiend and Earthshaker, and then NoT Today picking up the Skywrath Mage. Then we moved on to the next set of bans, where Witch Doctor was banned out by NoT Today, and Queen of Pain banned out by Boreal. We saw Witch Doctor last game, played by Stinger, and he had a little bit of a rough one. Jeppins was going insane on the clockwork, hook-shotting Stinger pretty much every single time it was off cooldown. Every single time Stinger revived, he was getting hookshot and picked off one more time. But when we looked at the end game score, he actually didn't feed that much more than anyone else. He had 10 deaths. The average on NoT Today was, I think, 9. Smash had 8 deaths. Van and Ifrit both had 9, and Misko had 12. So frankly, he didn't really feed that much with his 10 deaths. But that just goes to show you how many kills we had in that game. And Boreal, oh my goodness, they're gonna get the clockwork once again. Oh, how is NoT Today gonna deal with this one? The bans, can't skip over those. Lena and Gyrocopter were banned out. I'm excited to see Gyro get played a little bit more. He's always been one of those heroes I really like to play and like to watch. And it's good to see him coming back into the meta. Although still not a top tier pick, certainly not how he used to be way back in the day when he used to be one of the go-to carries.
5 seconds.
But he will get banned out, and well, we can take a look at what we've kind of got for lanes so far. Boreal probably going to park that Shadow Fiend in the mid lane. Clockwork going to be in the off lane, and Earthshaker going to most likely be roaming around, maybe protecting that Shadow Fiend. Depends on how much roaming potential NoT Today is going to have. Well, that's not a roaming hero, as they pick up a Broodmother. Wow. We've seen NoT Today play Broodmother before, but I think it was in that match against the tiebreaker match coming out of the group stage, where they were in that game against eHug, where eHug had to win within, I don't know, 32 minutes or whatever. I probably, because I take so many notes, and I probably still have the paper here because I'm really bad at throwing them out. I have a nice neat pile, but there's a lot of paper there that probably should be thrown out. But I think it was like 32 minutes. But either way, NoT Today picked up the Broodmother there. Of course, they played it with the Tinker and stuff like that. I don't think we're going to see that this game. They were pretty much just turtling up and making sure that they didn't lose the game, which they didn't. But Night Stalker, I don't know. I don't know where they're going to put him. He's been mainly being run as a position 4 recently, I think we'll probably see that same thing happen this game with Skywrath being a position 5, Broodmother in the off lane. They do have one way to deal with the Clockwork this time around, though. They've got the Skywrath Mage, so he can drop the Mystic Flare down on top of the Clockwork when he jumps on in. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. Lion now is going to get picked up by Boreal. They love some of these heroes. I'm already... I mean, we saw PQ play Earthshaker last game and do a hell of a job on that. Pizza Dad, he did a hell of a job on the Disruptor. But I've also seen him play Lion before, and he's pretty damn good on that hero too. It's definitely one of their go-to heroes for Pizza Dad. So I mean, your 4 heroes so far that have been picked up by Boreal are all heroes that their players excel at playing.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know if not today. What do they got going for them? They're definitely picking an unusual strat. Remaining. Which is basically what NoT today does. They always pick unusual stuff. And that's partly why I think they're pretty successful. Is they kind of catch their opponents off guard. Obviously they're incredibly talented, and when they're able to play on a similar ping with their opponents, they do very, very well. Sometimes when they're playing in these tournaments, they struggle a little bit, especially early on with the laning phase. But we've seen NoT today struggle a little bit, but I don't think ping's really been a factor. But they do play incredibly well going on later on in the game. Magnus was the pick for NoT today, so guessing that's going to be in the mid lane, and we're just going to have to wait for them to pick up the carry. Boreal's going to ban out the PA, and I find that interesting. I think PA is one of those heroes that almost completely just disappeared with 6.84. Of course, with the implementation of Silver Edge, that new item, and it having the... Uh-oh, I think I'm mixing it up. Mute or break? Oh, gotta look it up. Gotta look it up.
Radiant team pick.
Amateur play is coming out from me here. It's got break, so it's going to disable the passive. That's what's called break. Because it's the opposite of what you think of. Valve, please change that. But that obviously, Shadow Fiend could very well get that item. We saw for a while Shadow Fiend's building Shadow Blades. Shadow Blade transitions into that Silver Edge. Also gives him a Sange, which gives him a little bit more HP as well. But then he would just be able to not even really use that to escape or really to maneuver all that much, although he would have the option of doing so. But then he'd just be able to right-click the Phantom Assassin. She'd be doing 40% less damage for the duration of the effect. But then her passive, her evasion, would be completely gone during that duration as well. Luna is going to be the pick for Boreal, as we've seen them play this hero quite a bit too. Van is going to be playing the Bristleback for NoT today. I don't know. I don't know about this NoT today draft. I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure about it. Boreals, they've got actually 5 heroes that their players really love playing and excel at playing, and they're definitely like their top heroes. So NoT today's got their work cut out for them here as we just wait for... What are we waiting on? Stinger to pick his hero here. And then we'll be hopping on into this game, as once again this is a best of 3 with Boreal already up 1 game in the series. Winner advances to the winner's bracket finals. Loser goes down to the loser's bracket. But let's introduce our teams and our players. On the Radiant side, we're going to have Boreal this time around. They were on the Dire last time. But Pizza Dad, 37, is going to be playing the Lion. KVH is going to be on the Shadow Fiend. Angry Testy is going to be on the Luna. PQ is going to be on the Earthshaker. And all the way up front is going to be Jeppins on that Clockwork once again. Oh boy, I can't wait. I can't wait. Now keep in mind this is a Radiant side Clockwork, so it's not the same, but still. On the Dire side, we've got NoT today. The Peruvians trying to bounce back from that loss. Ifrit's going to be playing the Broodmama. Smash going to be in the mid lane on the Magnus. Misko is going to be on the Skywrath Mage. Van on the Bristleback, and Stinger is going to be on the Night Stalker.
30 seconds to battle.
What do we got for new items? Just Smash picking up a new one, and that's going to be the Enchanted Mango. Of course, gives you a passive 1 HP regen per second, but you can consume it or force feed it to one of your allies whenever you want, and that'll give them or give yourself 150 mana, but of course it consumes the Enchanted Mango when you do so. Looks like we're not going to have a battle for top rune. Boreal's just going to secure the bottom this time around. KVH going to get that bounty rune. What's going to go on in the top? It's going to be Smash taking the bounty rune. So both mid heroes taking the bounty runes there. But of course, oh boy, what are we going to have here? What are we going to have? Mid lane, we're going to have Shadow Fiend going up against the Magnus. Top lane, it's going to be the Clockwork going up against the Bristleback, the Skywrath Mage, and the Night Stalker. Once again, another lane that I don't think is going to be too good at zoning out this Clockwork. So Jeppin's going to be off to a good start. Ifrit on the Broodmama is going to be in the bottom lane going up against the Luna, the Earthshaker, and the Lion. They did start with 2 sets of sentries in this tri lane for Boreal, so they are going to be able to spot out the Broodmama when they drop those on the ground. Jeppin's already taken quite a bit of damage. Not sure how that exchange happened. Now he's going to take a little bit more. Has he overextended here? Stinger's going to come out of the jungle. Misko was doing some nice body block in there, but unfortunately missed the body block further on. Jeppin's getting down low HP. Misko, oh, he tries to step out of the cogs, but now it's going to be the first blood as Jeppin's first bloods the tri lane. Honestly, not so much of his plays that made that happen. I think Misko just kind of misplayed there, got pushed by the cogs directly into the tower, and a little bit of a disaster there for NoT Today as they start this game off. As I giggle a little bit there to myself, and yeah, unfortunately something like that just kind of happens. As my cat just keeps whining, not sure why, not sure if you guys can hear that. Hopefully she'll quiet down. Obviously she's a NoT Today fan, not too happy about how that first blood happened. Maybe she's got all her Arcanus on NoT Today as they're favored to win this one on Dota 2 Lounge, and it's not working out for the NoT Today fans so far as they find themselves down 1 game. But it's not over. Smash bottling up a regen rune as well, both of our safe laners pretty much even with their last hits, but let's take a look at mid lane. That's the more important one. 11-5 for KVH on the Shadow Fiend. Smash just sitting at 7-0. Frankly, I think that's actually pretty even for this lane. As Smash, you expect him to fall behind a little bit in CS because he's a hero that doesn't really need as much as the Shadow Fiend. So frankly, he's going to get what he needs in this lane. He's in a pretty good spot right now. So I wouldn't say there's anything really to worry about in terms of Smash's last hit so far. Jeppin's going to do a little disrupting here and just soaking a little bit of XP through this pull. Misko a little wary of trying to zone out Jeppin's here as he's gone with a little bit of different build than he went with last time. He's got the Rocket Barrage, or sorry, not Rocket Barrage, the Battery Assault, excuse me. And oh, is he going to go for the kill? Will he be able to trap Misko? No, he's too low on HP. Yeah, it's a better move to back away there. Bottom lane, Ifrit doing quite well. He has actually bought a set of sentries for himself, as we do have 1 sentry down on the Radiant side. Pizza Dad still has 1 as well. Angry Testy. He's doing a little bit of farming here. Not too much action going on. I'm a little surprised based on how last game went, but there wasn't a ton of action in the first minute or two. It picked up as all the heroes were kind of hitting level 5, 6, 7. That's when it really started to pick up. Smash gonna head up to the top rune. What is it gonna be? It's going to be an Invis rune for him. He got a lot of Invis runes last game, and apparently that luck, if you want to call it that, is kind of picking up where it left off. And there's a potential of him to skewer back KVH in this mid lane up on to his high ground. KVH is going to be on his high ground. I don't think KVH is going to step up far enough for Smash to be able to bring him all the way back to the tower. Maybe when he goes for the range creep, Smash could go for him. No, KVH is playing far too safe there. Stinger did smoke up and made a rotation around, but KVH was just positioned too well there to really be punished for his positioning. Jeppin's going to head all the way back to the fountain there. Ifrit will take a little bit of damage here, but he's doing all right. Let's see. He's about to hit level 5. Actually, he's going to get fissured, but it's not going to block him off. He's just going to be able to fit through there. Spider can squeeze through that small little spot, but PQ will still get the kill. And ooh, that was very close. Pizza Dad TPing away. The Spiderlings were biting him, but he was able to get that TP off in time to send him back to the fountain and get his HP back up so we can return back to the bottom lane and once again try to get another kill on the Broodmama. Stinger rotating down through the Radiant jungle towards the bottom lane. He's going to find PQ in the middle of the jungle. Slowed him down with the Void. Going to get some good right clicks in here. As PQ is going to walk into that little nook in the trees and get the enchant totem off to stun him for a second. Stinger once again with the Void. Slows down PQ. PQ actually having boots of speed, whereas the Night Stalker didn't. And he was still able to keep up. Because it's nighttime, the move speed difference is only 7 when it's nighttime, which is actually crazy. And now Stinger going to walk up onto the high ground, but Pizza Dad and PQ are both there waiting for him. They're going to stun him up. And will he be able to get out of there alive? No, it doesn't look like, as he's going to get hexed and fissured. As Boreal finds their 3rd kill of the match, and this is kind of how it started earlier on. In game 1.
Double damage.
Dire's middle tower
Now
is
Jeppin's
under
just
attack.
disrupting this pull through here, doing a little bit of
Radiant's
lasting
bottom
himself.
tower
And
is
wow,
under
we're going to
attack.
lose Angry testing the bottom lane. Those 2 supports rotated around, but apparently it opened up an opportunity for Ifrit to get a solo kill on Angry testing the bottom lane. Wow. Now Jeppin's going to get silenced up and slowed. But he's going to be able to get far enough away that he's not really going to potentially go down there. Now KVH actually TPing to the bottom lane. So they're going to switch up the lanes here. So they're going to put the Shadow Fiend in the bottom lane, move the Luna to the mid, as the Shadow Fiend has a much better job dealing with the spiders, the Spiderlings coming out from Ifrit. As oh no, KVH has overextended, as he's going to get slowed down. Stinger's there as well with the Void, and we're just going to lose KVH. But will he be able to get a return kill? No, he won't. So close to getting the kill onto Ifrit. Had he had the point, a Requiem of Souls, that definitely would have gone off and got the kill onto Ifrit there. But yeah, he would have had less Necromaster, or 1 point less in Necromastery, or 1 point less in Shadow Mastery. So, or Shadow Raise, whatever it's called.
Under attack.
So he probably wouldn't have got the kill, but my goodness, so close. The last hit to kill him from the tower actually didn't deal any damage because he was invis, thanks to the web. Smash buying his arcane boots. Is he going to look to actually wrap around
Radiant's
here
middle tower
on
is
Jeppins? It
under
looks like he
attack.
will. The creep wave pushing now. Yeah, Smash is going to come in here. The creep wave just spotted him, so he's got to go. If he's going to go now, he's going to get silenced
Radiant's
up by
bottom
Misko.
tower is under
Jeppins
attack.
trying to juke and jive, but oh, he jukes enough to make Smash miss on the skewer. Jeppin's so close to going down, 23 HP. He will go down to Smash, going to throw out the shockwave, but KVH TP'd on up and got the kill on Misko. And now Smash is going to get hexed up as everyone on the side of Boreal has made their way up to the top lane. KVH gets the double.
Dire's middle tower
But just
is
like
under
last
attack.
game,
Radiant's bottom
it
tower
seems like
has
PQ
fallen.
and Pizza Dad are there every time. Every time Not Today tries to make a move, tries to get a kill, the 2 supports on the side of Boreal are there. We did have Broodmama pick up Hand of Midas, which is flying in on the courier right now. But looks like it's going to be a Hand of Midas into, I'm guessing, an Orchid, as we got 2 Sobi masks already
Dire's
picked
top
up.
tower
Or
is
Sage's
under
mask, sorry.
attack.
Sobi mask was Dota 1, I think? I don't know. Either way, Sage's mask. As he's going to look towards building the standard Orchid on the Broodmama. But keep in mind, Broodmama, her incapacitating bite is no longer an attack modifier. So maybe we're going to see something interesting with maybe a Deso or something like that. As Deso, it is pretty damn cheap now. Its cost got reduced by 600. It's a ridiculous difference. And if you used to play Dota 1 a long, long time ago, people actually used to not get incapacitating bite for a while and would get something like a Deso. Pizza Dad did run into Ifrit and the Spiderlings there. was forced to TP away. Jeppins dropped the cogs to push everyone back. And in the end, we didn't really see much happen there. KVH TP's up to the top lane. Van's just going to man up on him, but he's eaten one raise. Now he's going to eat the Requiem. He's going to eat a second raise, as he's going to eat a third. Good play there coming out from KVH, on point with all of those shadow raises. And in the bottom lane, NizCast is going to get trapped in the cogs and hit with a fissure. Is Jeppins going to try to chase him down? PQ is just going to be there to smack him with the totem.
Earth take you.
As Ifrit will run away. Well, maybe not. He's going to run back. Is he going to go on PQ? Maybe. No, he's going to get fissure stunned, and he'll back away there. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Smash getting chased by KVH, as KVH had just picked up the illusion rune there. But nothing really is going to happen out of that. Who's our top farmer? Of course it's going to be KVH on the Shadow Fiend. But then, the next three are all on the side of NoT today. Is Van sitting at 61 CS. Then it's Ifrit in the bottom lane. He's sitting at 61 CS. Smash doing quite well as well, 42 CS. Obviously he's 30 CS behind KVH, but that's not too bad for Magnus. So expect him to be getting his Blink Dagger up pretty soon. He's at 1100 gold right now, so he's a little bit behind what you'd want. But he'll get there. He'll get there. I mean, it's going to be up to him to land those big RPs. Action in the top lane. Jeppins has trapped Van in the cogs next to the tower, as they're going to get the kill, and KVH dropped Smash in the mid lane. We were just there. Smash wasn't low. How did KVH kill him? What happened? Either way, it's going to be another kill for Boreal. They find themselves ahead 9-4. Let's take a look at... look at our net worth first. Top net worth is going to be KVH, but just like the last hits, the next three are all on the side of NoT today. Then it's going to be the Luna, and then it's another hero from NoT today. And then, oh my goodness, NizCast playing that position 6, as he is got no net worth, 680 net worth. As he just has an Observer Ward and, well, Boots of Speed. But he'll come back. He'll come back. What does that mean for our gold graph? It means NoT today's ahead by 1,000 gold. XP's in favor of Boreal by 1,000. Jeppins popping the battery assault, as Stinger was looking to re-engage or engage from the side there. As now he's going to walk right back on into them. He's going to get slowed down by NizCast and silenced on up. Angry Testy's just going to pop the Eclipse. Van going to take a bunch of damage. Now Jeppins throwing out the hook shot. It's going to be close, but NizCast's going to win, as Stinger was there as well. Now KVH thinking about rotating up, but thinking better of it. Top tier 1 tower has already gone down. So if you were to go up there, what are you really fighting for? There is an Observer Ward here for the Dire side to spot any of those rotations from Boreal. But it doesn't look like they're going to make them. But now is... well, Smash and NizCast are going to smoke up here, as they're going to look for a potential kill here onto Angry Testy. They're going to skewer on in, throw out the RP, but it's going to be off the mark. Angry Testy just able to get out of range for that. And oh boy, that just did not go well for Smash. That's why it's so important to get that Blink Dagger up. It's hard to land those skewers into the RPs, especially on a very, very fast hero like a Luna. And what? We're not going to get a Blink Dagger. It's going to be a mech coming out for Smash. Huh. Well, that's different. That is certainly different. They don't really have anything to set up the RP, so that he wouldn't need to blink in.
Radiant's bottom tower is
I'm
under
a little
attack.
unsure about that pickup, but obviously we're going to see how it works out for him. Vanguard's going to be the pick for Van. A Vanguard for Van. There we go. Midas picked up by Stinger. Do have this other Midas on Ifrit, and he's going to not finish that Orchid, as he's got a Necro Book, which is flying in on the Courier right now. So that's going to help them with pushing a little bit. Jeppins already up at 1,100 gold. The supports from Boreal just kept the items flowing last game. Is Pizza Dad falling behind a little bit this game? Oh my goodness. Fissure's going to stun up too. Burst Spike's going to stun up too. As they're going to get the kill onto Stinger, but those damn Spiderlings going to wipe out Pizza Dad as the Lion's going to take a fall. KVH is getting chased down by a bunch of heroes on the side of NoT today. He's going to try to TP on out, but Smash is going to be there with the skewer and the kill. As things looking much better for NoT today this game. As they're also going to get this mid-tier 1 tower. As they are still behind by 4 kills, 11-7, but I think they're doing pretty well this game. But we're only 15 minutes in. A little bit of a slower pace, just 18 kills in 15 minutes.
Radiant's middle tower
But
is under
expect that to
attack.
pick up a little bit. EQ. Is he going to get harassed here by Ifrit? Nah, not looking like it. I haven't really seen Jeppins make that impact on the game the same way he did last game. It's just 3-2 and 2 right now.
Homing in.
But Clockwork very much a snowball hero, so he'll look to get himself back into this game and start the ball rolling. Angry Testes, his farm's it's hurting. It's hurting quite a bit right now. He's well down on that net worth chart. And Jeppins, oh no, he's gonna run right into the Skywrath and the Night Stalker, and he's gonna go down. Looks like they will get a return kill onto Stinger here. As PQ is going to get that with a fissure. He's now at 1650 gold. So he's getting close to his Blink Dagger. KVH has picked up a Yules. And Smash has finished that mech. Interesting to see if, because he does have the Arcane Boots, if he's going to complete those that new item, the Guardian Greaves. Or if he's going to choose to not complete it yet, but wait a little bit. Maybe pick up something like his Blink Dagger first. As I think that would probably be the wiser option. But who knows? I wouldn't have built the mech to begin with. So obviously they've thought about this, and they certainly know better than I do. PQ is going to get slowed up. He's going to go down. 2 TPs coming in from the heroes of Boreal. It's going to be Jeppins and Pizza Dad. But they're not really going to be able to engage here. Looks like Boreal really struggling to deal with these spiderlings coming out from the Broodmother. They do have ways of dealing with it. They've got the Earthshaker, they've got the Shadow Fiend. I mean, they even have the Luna with just her right clicks, just being able to glaive and bounce around. But it just seems like too much right now. As the bottom tier 2 tower is going to go down. NoT today is all going to back as 5. Are they going to stop and farm in the jungle, or are they going to go right into Roche? I think Roche is going to be the target. Yep, at least 4 of them head towards the Roche pit. The one hero that doesn't is Misko, as he's going to make his way to the mid lane, as he's going to wait for the creeps to bring down the HP of the tower so he can deny it.
Dire's
And
top
it just
tower
got below
is
that
under
10%
attack.
HP threshold. Oh, Roche about to fall here. Who are they going to give
Dire's middle
the
tower
Aegis to?
has been
Is it going to be
denied.
on Van? Is it going to be probably Van?
Roshan has fallen to
Yeah,
the
it's going to be Van on the Bristleback. He just
Dire's
completed a
top
Crimson
tower
Guard
is
as
under
well.
attack. Dire's structures
And we're
are
already up to a
fortified.
Necrobook 3 on the Broodmama. Wow. That came out fast. I guess that's what happens when you're a Broodmother and you've got a Hanamitis. Ogre Club for KVH. BKB is going to be on the way for him.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
Pizza Dad, not really too much. PQ, just sitting at basically the same amount of gold he had when we last checked in. And Jeppins, as he's still trying to rebound. He's got his Tranquil, so going with a little bit of a different build. And he's also got a Staff of Wizardry, probably for a 4-staff.
Rock it on.
To basically 4-staff himself out of those precarious positions. But who knows, it could be a Yule Scepter as well. I'm not, like I said before in, was it 2 nights ago? I haven't experimented enough with the Clockwork Yule Scepter to know if you can really manage the Yule Scepter and the increase in mana cost. It's a little rough, that extra mana. And Ifrit trying to juke and jive, but he will get caught by Pizza Dad, but he does go down as well. There is an upside there. They got the kill on a target, just cost them their support, but it also got them the gold for the Blink Dagger for PQ. And that's going to be big for them. That's going to allow them to probably kill that Broodmother a lot easier. Of course, he can blink in, throw down the Echo. That's going to do a ton of damage to the Broodmother. And that's going to allow them to set up the kill. Smash is invis. So he's going to blink forward. He's going to find Angry Tessie, skewer him back. And oh no, Angry Testy's going to go down. TP's going to come in from PQ. KVH has tossed Smash up in the air with the Yules. They need to be careful they don't press too far out of their base here. As without... Oh no. Smash lands the RP on 2, but PQ's there with the Blink and the Echo onto 2 to counteract it. KVH going to let the Requiem fly as G2A. What am I saying? Van is going to go down, but he does have the Aegis, so he is going to respawn. And now he's going to look to back away. As he's going to get tossed up in the air once again by KVH there, and the raises are going to land, or at least 2 of them. And then Jeppin's going to hook shot in. He's going to lay down the cogs, or no he can't. He's silenced by Misko. Misko, with his dying breath, silenced Jeppins. But it's not going to help, as Jeppins gets the kill onto the Skyrath and then onto the Bristle. And then we even see the Night Stalker go down. Huge gold swing in favor of Boreal. My goodness. 3,300. What has that done with our gold graph? Well, it's starting to turn up, but still going to be in not today's favor. As this was almost... Well, last game it was more in and around the 3 to 4K mark, this kind of up and down stuff. But this game a little bit different. XP, oh my gosh. It's actually dead even. 80 XP separating these two teams. Quickly bring up our items. Make sure we haven't skipped anything or missed anything. As well, we've got more action, so I'm going to take it away. As Jeppins is going to lay down the cogs. Not going to be able to find Smash. Ooh, Stinger and Misko are both smoked up. So Boreal's not going to see them until just now, as KVH going to pop the BKB and look to re-engage. Mystic Flare going to drop PQ's HP down to about half. Jeppin's going to lay down the cogs so that those heroes coming from that side aren't going to be able to pursue. Misko will get off the Arcane Bolt onto PQ as he's going to Force Staff him, or Blink, to try and get further and further away. Will it be able to finish him off? Where's the regen? Will he use his Magic Wand? Not going to need it, as he's going to get more than enough regen from the fountain there. Well, with that, Not Today is actually not going to gather and push one lane. They're going to split up and do a little split pushing. Of course, with the Brood Mama, you can always do that. That's going to force Boreal to split up, and typically you're going to have to send more than one hero to stop a Brood Mother. And that's going to mean you're going to have a 4v3 in the other lane that you're splitting. Van going to get stunned up.
And it's off.
Tier 2.
Radiant's middle tower
Going down
is under
pretty
attack.
quickly. Looks like Boreal's not even going to try to defend it.
Structures are fortified.
Glyph is going to be used though. But I don't really see us getting an engage here. Oh, wow. Smash almost looking to engage there. He was going to RP but
Radiant's
canceled
middle
it.
tower has fallen.
And Not Today will get the tower and then back away. Ifrit wasn't really able to do much in the bottom lane, but he was farming at least. Angry
Dire's
Testy
top
drawing
tower
a
is
straight
under
line in the
attack.
off lane here. What is he doing? I don't know. I guess we'll just follow him and see what's up.
Dominating.
As well, unfortunately, we're looking at Angry Testy because he's doodling all over the map and we're missing a kill as Misko gets picked off by Jeppins, but it's not over. Ifrit is going to get stunned up by PQ and he's going to get a kill.
A different place to raise
So
a
2
family.
kills go the way of Boreal there. As they start to get their way back in this game, they're now ahead 8 kills. They've been ahead in kills, I think, all game, but Not Today has been ahead in terms of the net worth. But it's starting to look a little bit better for Boreal in terms of the net worth chart. As for our graph, 5k still in favor of Not Today, and XP almost 3,000 in favor of Boreal. This one definitely far from over, as Boreal's starting to come back a little bit, which is a little bit surprising because if I were to theory craft between these two teams on paper, I'd say Boreal hands down would win the early game. But then as it gets a little bit later, Not Today would start to bring it back. They'd start to look better, going later and later into this game. But so far, it's kind of been the opposite. Not Today came out of the early game in a pretty damn good spot, and Boreal's the one reeling them back in. I do have one big concern, and that is Angry Testy, as he has not had a good game. 0-3-3 on that Luna. And this is a hero he really likes to play. He plays a lot of Luna. So to see him struggle this much on a Luna is rough. It's really, really rough. He's got his Helm of the Dominator, so he's going to be doing some stacking, but he just has the Ogre Club. Nothing on the Courier. Man. Well, the BKB, as I'm assuming that's what the Ogre Club is going to build into, is going to certainly help him be able to fight, but he's going to need more in terms of being able to dish out some damage. Eclipse is good, but it's not that good. That's going to completely carry you. KVH has picked up an Ultimate Orb. Scotty's going to be on the way for him, most likely. Jeppins has finished the Blade Mail and the Force Staff. PQ actually has a gem. That's going to be how they got the kill on Ifrit a little bit earlier. I must have missed that. Of course, they needed to detect some way. Van has just finished an SNY. What does Smash just pick up? It is going to be the Guardian Greaves recipe. Okay. It's interesting. I think with the addition of that item, we're almost going to see heroes pick up maybe different boot choices there. You know, heroes that typically would have gotten treads or would have gotten phase boots or something like that. They were going to be going after the arcanes because they want to pick up the mech as well, and it's going to build into, eventually, those Guardian Greaves. In terms of Magnus, it's kind of the opposite. You typically see a Magnus pick up arcane boots, but you don't really see him pick up a mech. But you add that to his arsenal there, and now we've got Guardian Greaves. Surprisingly, no one else picking up any of the new items. We haven't seen Glimmer Cape come out. We haven't seen Silver Edge, which is an item I absolutely love. And I think we've only seen once and certainly not tonight, once what is it called? The Lotus Orb, which reflects all those single target things. Jeppin's going to get skewered back into the middle of a bunch of Not Today heroes. He's going to pop that Blade Mail, going to try to hook shot away, but he will eventually go down as his team completely abandoned him. Pizza Dad's hiding in the trees. As he does have a TP, so he can TP away, but still just hiding here. Playing a little bit safe. As he's lucky that Stinger doesn't have an Aghanim Scepter, although he is pretty close. 3,200 gold. That's not that far away from completing an Aghanim Scepter, assuming he is going to go for it. 900 gold and he'll have it. Ping's coming out from PQ onto the Night Stalkers. Pizza Dad is in behind him. But he has blinked, but unfortunately he's blinked to a location he can't get out of those trees. Had he been down here, he would have been able to. Had he been up here, he would have been able to. Just a little bit in the wrong spot there for Pizza Dad. We're almost going to have a Force Staff getting completed by Misco here. Let's bring it up. Let's take a look at everything all at once so we don't miss anything. And if I miss something, you guys will at least see it. And I'll be the one that looking like a fool. And you won't be the one with slanted eyebrows all mad at me because I'm not looking at the items. What do we got? We've got a BKB still on the way for Angry Testy. Oh my goodness. How close is he to the recipe? Just 650 gold right now. That's rough. Stinger actually. Interesting. He's picked up components to build towards a BKB. He just needs the recipe. So electing not to go with that Aghanim Scepter. Oh boy, not today. They're in the Roche pit, but look at this. We've got Boreal coming down. Are they actually going to go and check Roche and engage? No, they're pinging mid. They want to go kill Stinger instead. This is going to open up Roche for Not Today. They've actually left the pit because they figured Boreal was coming. But now Stinger's going to run away. Damn, that hero's fast. 465 without the phase activated. Now he's kind of far from his team, but he'll try to run back down there and meet up with them. Roche goes down, Van gets the Aegis. And now, are we going to have a fight? Jeppins. Nice place, Cogs there. Smash, blinks forward. But he's going to get stunned up with Misco. Nice play there coming out from Pizza Dad. Lays down the finger. As we're going to lose Smash and Misco. Ifrit's going to get low as well, and he's going to go down. Now Angry Tessie comes on in with the Eclipse. This is a huge fight for Boreal. It looks like Van's going to go down. He does have the Aegis, so he will be back up in just a second. As PQ, Force Staff, followed by Blink, gets the kill onto Stinger. Oh my goodness, are they going to be able to wipe? Not today. Here, Van trying to run away. PQ's there with the Fissure. KVH steps in front with the body block. Pizza Dad's there as well to help out. The only one who needs to be careful is Angry Testy, and it's going to be a 5-man wipe. What? Boreal, are you kidding me? The plays. The plays. Chat exploding right now. Oh
Dire's
my
middle tower
goodness.
is under attack.
That's DotA right there. I'm like speechless, but it's not over. Jeppins, he's gonna jump on the Skywrath, who will get fissured. PQ stomps the totem and smacks him with it to get another kill. What is going on? Boreal. I said at the start of the cast that these guys have been putting on a clinic recently. But in a game that they were pretty far behind, and frankly not in the best position, they pulled out the plays and come way back there. What is the gold graph? Oh my goodness. Not today, still in the lead. But not by that much. 1,800 gold in favor of them. Oh my goodness, the XP. Past the 7,500 mark. That's going to allow some items to start coming out on the side of Boreal. KVH has a Scotty finish now. Jeppins, what does he have? Half of an Aghanims. Pizza Dad. I mean, did he do anything wrong in that team fight? Could he have done anything better, I think is the better way of phrasing it. Whew. He's on his way to an Aghanims. He's picked up a point booster. I guess it doesn't have to be an Aghanims, but most likely it will be. Angry Testy. He needed something to rebound him. He's actually 1, 3, and 4. He's actually only a part of 2 of those kills. But he got a little bit more gold going his way. BKB paying off there for sure in that team fight. PQ sitting on 2,500 gold. As he was on point with all the fissures, all the enchanted totems. And are we going to see another fight here? Ifrit running around in the trees. Jeppins right next to him. Pizza Dad again with the double stun. As we're going to lose Misco. Smash is going to skewer away. And now this is a little bit of a weird fight. As Angry Testy's got his BKB popped. Everyone's got their BKB popped. PQ is going to re-engage once they all go down. Lays down the Echo. But Smash is there with the RP. But it's Boreal that's going to come out ahead of this team fight. They wipe. Not today. One more time. Stinger just the only one able to get out of there with barely any HP. As Boreal are coming right back in this fight.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Not today. Oh no.
Dire's
They're down
bottom
1-0
tower
in this
has
best
fallen.
of 3 in Boreal. Bringing it back. Bringing it back,
Dire's
and now
bottom
not today.
tower
What do they
is under
have?
attack.
What do they have going forward? Frankly, you look at their lineup, they don't have that
Dire's
scaling.
bottom tower has fallen.
They don't have that scaling at all, and with Boreal, they certainly do. They've got the Shadow Fiend. They've got the Luna.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Misco, oh no. I was just about to say he needs to make sure he doesn't get too close. And in fact, he has. His Pizza Dad's going to jump on him. And PQ is going to be there with the follow-up.
Dire's bottom tower
As
has
we're going to lose
fallen.
Misco. And now, Jeppins is going to jump on to Stinger. Drop him in the cogs. And we're going to see the other support go down for not today. This is looking like it's almost over. As the bottom set of racks is going to go down. Are they going to go for the mid set? I think they should. Van going to try to come in here and disrupt them. Pizza Dad blinks on forward, gets your spike. Stunning up Van. Now he's going to suck him off, take away all that mana. Ifrit has popped the BKB and is going to chase down the Lion. But he's going to get slowed down by KVH. Will he be able to get the kill onto Pizza Dad? He will. His Spiderlings do at least. Smash. Nice placement there with the skewer, bringing him back. We just lost Ifrit. But now Smash, 3 seconds until RP is available. Jeppins force-staffing himself. Will Smash be able to blink on in, get an RP here? If he does, he's only going to land it on KVH. He's still going to use it. He has to. As that allowed them to get a kill. The Requiem almost killing Smash there. Van almost going down as well. As this was a really good hold from Not Today. Now Smash re-engaging. Oh no, that was not the best play. As Smash is going to go down to PQ. Jeppins on low HP as well. I mean, it was looking like that was over. They were going in one at a time, getting picked off. But then Not Today found a way to not lose another set of racks there. It was a really good hold from them. As, oh my goodness, hook shot. Thank you. Thank you. I thought it was more action. I need a little break. I need to calm down here, take a deep breath. This game has escalated very quickly. As I wanted to see who bought it. I saw it popped up on the right, couldn't remember who it was, but it's going to be PQ picking up an Octarine core, one of our new items. And what that's going to do is going to reduce the cooldown of all of his abilities by 25%. It's also going to give him lifesteal, 25% lifesteal against heroes. So that should be interesting. Let's see what that actually does with his cooldowns. 11.25 for Fissure, 3.75 for Enchanted Totem, and 82.5 seconds for Echo Slam. Doesn't affect your items. But interesting pickup coming out from him. Pete to Dad almost finishing that Aghanim Scepter, 700 gold away from completing that. Jeppins has finished his. Angry Testy has picked up an Eagle Song as he's working towards a Butterfly, which KVH has just finished. Wow, this game. This game is nuts. Let's take a look at our Dire Heroes. What do they have?
Players here.
They need something. 1,200 gold sitting on the Bristleback. Now the Night Stalker is going to be going after the Aghanim Scepter. And PQ is just going to jump on in. Leads with the Echo Slam as Boreal is just going to fight here. Smash is going to go down. Pizza Dad there with another double stun. Every time he throws out that Earth Spike, he's hitting two heroes. We're going to lose Smash. Now we're going to lose Ifrit. Stinger's going to try to back away. Will he be able to do so? Yes, he will. We did lose PQ in the middle of all that.
Rock it on.
My goodness. So, Smash. He's got a BKB on the way. Still going to need a Mithril Hammer to complete that, though. As I said, Stinger's going to be working towards an Aghanim's. Going to need 1,400 gold before he's able to complete that. And that could be a pretty big item for Not Today. It could allow them to get a really good initiate into a team fight. Of course, them having vision over their opponents would be huge. But it looks like they may end up down another set of racks here before they're able to do so. What the heck's going on? Either way, Stinger's going to get jumped on by Jeppins with the hook shot. He's going to go down. The mid racks are going to go down as well. And are they going to go top? No. They say, screw that. We're going for the tier 4s. We want the end now. And those tier 4s are going to go down quickly. Not Today is going to have to look to defend with just the 3 heroes, the Sky, the Magnus, and the Bristleback. As it's going to be another 10 seconds before the Brood's up, 35 before the Night Stalker's up, and Jeppin's just going to jump on in, lay down the cogs, and that's just going to create the space for KVH to right-click down this throne as we're going to have Boreal take this best of 3 in 2 games, or are we? Okay. It does go down. That would have been ridiculous, but it does go down. Angry Testy in chat. I never want to play Luna versus Brood again. Yeah, Angry Testy not really having the most fun in that game, but his team did walk away with the win there. So they win that best of 3, 2 games straight. And what a series that was. Wow. Boreal advances. They'll move on, remaining in the winner's bracket to go on to play the North American Rejects in our winner's bracket finals. Not Today, unfortunately, we'll drop down to our loser's bracket. We'll, though, play in a best of 1 up against Wheel in our match tomorrow. But before that match starts, we're going to have another match, and that's going to be the other loser's bracket best of 1, and that's going to be between eHug and Summer's Rift. And that's going to be starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, or at least that's the original planned time for it. I'll let you know if that changes. Some of those times are still pending. But it should be starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then that follow-up match, the Wheel versus Not Today match, will be starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll send out a tweet 10 minutes before I start the cast, so if you see that, get on in here. Watch those games because they're going to be good. My goodness. I'm like, my heart is still going. I'm excited. That game got me going. 6.84 is good. It's living up to everyone's expectations. It's leading to some really good games, and I hope it continues as we get deeper and deeper into this tournament, as we're getting close to those grand finals. Getting close to $12,000 as well. That's going to wrap it up for me. Once again, I was Niz. This is the Dota 2 Canada Cup. If you want to find out more about the Dota 2 Canada Cup, go to dota2.ca. Also, buy the in-game ticket, $8.99. Increase that damn prize pool. Get yourself a Sven set. Watch these replays again. And follow me on all my channels if you enjoyed the cast. NizCast on twitch.tv, at NizCast on Twitter, and youtube.com/NizCast where I'm going to upload all these VODs. It's going to take me a little while to get them uploaded, but they will be up there. Because that's going to do it for tonight. Casted some Saturday Dota League earlier, and now ended with some incredible games in the Dota 2 Canada Cup. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't you miss it. Don't you miss it. It's going to be good. 5 p.m. Eastern. Be there or be square. Oh god, that sounded terrible. I'm sorry, guys. Whatever, I'm out. Peace!